Hey guys, let's call it what it is. Dating in 2025 is a mess. It's not just harder, it's confusing, frustrating, and for a lot of good men, downright discouraging. Put yourself out there, you try to do the right thing, and you still get ghosted, ignored, or overlooked. I get it, I've seen it, I've lived it. That's why I created this show, Dating to Win. No gimmicks, no games, no BS. Just real strategies to help you show up better, lead with confidence, and actually win the dating world today. I'm Matt, and after 20 years of watching the dating world evolve, I've learned one thing. What actually works hasn't changed, but the way you present it has. So if you're tired of wasting time, second guessing yourself, and wondering where you went wrong, you're in the right place. Welcome to Dating to Win. And hey, if you like what you hear today, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode. Let's get into it. Okay, the real world perspective. The truth is, dating today feels more complicated than ever. Apps, ghosting, situationships, endless texting with no real connection. It's exhausting. And a lot of good men are getting overlooked, not because they're not good enough, but because they're not showing up the right way. It's not about pretending to be something you're not. It's about learning how to present yourself in the best right way. That's what this show is all about. Each week, we'll break it down. Confidence, style, communication, mindset, and how you actually build something real with the right woman. I give it to you straight from a man who's made mistakes, have learned lessons, and figured out a few things along the way. Let's get into it. So, today's topic is what women actually want, and you'll be surprised. We're starting with something foundational, and we're going to look at a survey that was done a couple of years ago from brides.com. They asked women what they're actually looking for in a man, and here's what came out on top. It's not what you're going to think. The number one trait that women are looking for in men is confidence, followed by trustworthiness. Third was integrity. Fourth was humor. And number 5, emotional availability. Now, today we're going to talk about the first two because they set the tone for everything else. So what I want to talk to you about in step 1 is real confidence. Let's start with the word confidence. I'm not talking about putting on a show. Confidence isn't about being loud or taking up space just to be noticed. It's about being centered, collected, certain of who you are without needing to prove it. A confident man doesn't chase validation. He knows his value. And it shows in the way he speaks, the way he carries himself, the way he makes decisions. You build that kind of confidence by doing the work, by keeping your word to yourself and to others, and by stepping into challenges instead of avoiding them. Confidence isn't noise, it's a presence, and it's important for you to grasp that. Now, step number 2, trustworthy. Now, let's talk about trust. And I just don't mean being faithful or showing up on time. That's the bare minimum. I'm talking about being a man who follows through, who says what he means and means what he says. Kind of sounds like the Marlboro Man from the 1970s. Can she count on you to be consistent, to communicate clearly, to be the same man on Wednesday as you were on Sunday? That's the kind of trust that builds comfort and connection. And here's the key. It doesn't come from what you say. It comes from what you do over time. So confidence and trust are key factors to step up your dating game. Now I want to talk to you about appearance. If your haircut hasn't changed since the 90s, if your clothes still say weekend dad instead of I got my act together, it's time to evolve. And the good news is you don't have to figure it out alone. Here's a pro tip that I want to give you. Ask a woman in your life, a friend, your sister, a female coworker, to help you level up your look. Most women love this. They welcome the challenge, they see the potential, and they take real pride in helping you pull it all together. You'll be amazed how a little outside perspective can go a very long way in helping your style and your appearance. If you want to go even further, then what I'm going to say to you is I've done some research and I've checked out some sites that you could possibly look at. When we talk about beard grooming and hair grooming, there's a site, and again, I'm going to link them down below in this video, Style Seat. What Style Seat does is it matches you with very successful hairstylists in your area to kind of sit with, consult with, and hopefully get a new look. And then there's also a site called Priv, P-R-I-V, which I'm going to put at the bottom of the channel. And what Priv does is they'll actually come to you. If you're too embarrassed to go to a salon, which a lot of men are, they'll actually come to your place of employment, work, they'll come to your home. And again, it's a very accomplished stylist that will come and they'll do a style makeover with you regarding your beard, your hair, your overall grooming habits. It's key that you look the time that we're living in. You don't want to look like you're still living in 1990. So that's a very, very important fact. Now, when it comes to personal styling, again, these are just sites that I've researched. I don't endorse them. I don't get any kickbacks by recommending them. The first site I'd like you to consider, it's called The Essential Man. And what this site does, you actually get a fashion concierge that you work with. They'll either do it via Zoom, or if they have a location in the city where you reside, you can meet one-on-one with them. And what they basically do is they work on your image. They work on your clothing, your style, the image that you're trying to portray to the public and trying to portray to women that you're hopefully wanting to date. Another site is called Pivot Image Consulting, PIVOT. And they do very much what the Essential Man does, but they're more in touch with doing Zoom consults with you. So they may be a little bit more affordable than the Essential Man. Irregardless, both of these sites that I'm giving you are going to be on the higher end, but I think they're going to deliver an amazing product in the end. Now, if you're looking for affordability, Wishy, WISHI, again, linked below, is a great site where you deal with a concierge styling expert who will try to find a wardrobe that was within your budget and fits the style in what you're looking to convey. And if the internet's not your game, then you can also go back to traditional department stores like Nordstrom and Macy's. They actually have a free personal stylist program where you can log in on the internet, get an appointment, and meet one-on-one with a personal stylist who will take you through the store and help you create outfits that you're going to like. And hopefully give you that end look that you like, helps you step up your confidence, and helps you improve your dating game. So again, I don't endorse these guys. I don't get any kickbacks. These are just things that I've done research, and I'm sure there's dozens of more out there that might fit your needs even better. You have to understand modern dating requires modern presentation. Dress like you care, groom like you respect yourself. This isn't vanity, it shows awareness. So here's what I want you to take from today. Work on your confidence, not just how you look, but how you move. Show up with integrity and let people know you feel steady in your being and who you are. Upgrade your image because the outside should match the inside. We'll get into humor, communication, and emotional presence in the upcoming episodes, but these two right here, they're the foundation. If this speaks to you, hit the subscribe button and stick around. I'm not here to give you hacks. I'm here to help you in the right way. Drop a like if you like what you heard today. Leave a comment. Share with a buddy who maybe is also looking up to level their game. This is Dating to Win, and we're just getting started.